Hi, I am Dr.K.Rani, Assistant Professor, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today my topic name is Goods Service Tax, GST. What do you mean by GST? The new indirect tax regime under the Goods and Service Tax, which was rolled out of 1st July 2017, had witnessed a considerable amount of confusion over how the new taxation system will affect business and the payment of tax. GST also all encompasses a single indirect tax for the country and is added to the final price of the product. The customer pay the price inclusive of GST, which is the further forward to the government by the business owner or the seller. The tax is divided into two parts, such as GST and SGST for intrastate transaction. Components of GST and its explanation. The four different types of GST tax in India: Integrate Goods and Service Tax (IGST), State Goods and Service Tax (SGST), Central Goods and Service Tax (CGST), Union Territory Goods and Service Tax (UTUST). Additionally, the government has fixed different taxation rate under each, which will be applicable to the payment of tax for goods and or service rented. Integrate Goods and Service Tax. The Integrate Goods and Service Tax (IGST) is tax under GST regime that is applied on the interstate supply of goods and or service as well as on import and export. The IGST is governed by the IGST Act. Under IGST, the body responsible for collecting the taxes is the central government. After the collection of tax, it is further divided among the respective state by the central government. State Goods and Service Tax. The State Goods and Service Tax or SGCD is a tax under GST regime that is applicable on intrastate transaction. On the case of intrastate supply of goods and service, both state GST and central GST are levied. However, the state GST or SGST is levied by the state on the goods and or service that are purchased and sold with the state. It is the government by the SGST Act. The revenue earned through SGST is solely claimed by the respective state government. Central Goods and Service Tax or CGST. Just like state GST, the Central Goods and Service Tax of CGST is a taxable under the GST regime that is applicable on intrastate transaction. The CGST is governed by the CGST Act. The revenue earned from CGST is collected by the central government. Union Territory Goods and Service Tax. The Union Territory Goods and Service Tax or UTGST is the counterpart of state goods and service tax, which is levied on the supply of goods and service the Union Territory of India. The UTGST is applicable on the supply of goods and or service Ahmedabad, Andaman and Nicobar, Islamabad, Chandigarh, Damu, Dai, Dara and Nagar Haveli and Lakshadweep. The Unit Territory Goods and Service Tax is governed by the UTGST Act. Intrastate transaction SGST, CGST, IGST. The goods purchased by the individual Maharashtra from the seller rupees 1,10,000. GST goods service structure 0%. 0% of 0% essential of commodity, 5% mass communication, 12 to 18% standard rate, 28% demerit of goods. Thank you.